Please welcome your defending AFC West champion, Kansas City Chiefs.
On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys ready to get this one going. On the other side, Chiefs head coach Andy Reid. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Prime Time. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Time to see what Patrick Mahomes can do here with his first possession. The quarterback out at Texas Tech getting set to lead this KC Chiefs offense.
And he's had good success here already this season throwing the football. 6 touchdown passes in his 2 games. He's really got this offense playing with a lot of confidence, trying to establish themselves early as a Super Bowl contender.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. And his first pass is incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Mahomes now to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Rice. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs first down.
And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
2nd and 10 at their 48-yard line.
A quick throw caught by Rice. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Mahomes going to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 40.
And a Kansas City Chiefs first down. 1st and 10.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. The numbers on the ground for Pacheco last week. 16 carries, 61 yards, and a touchdown.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Kansas City.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Quick hitter here, it's complete. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
To throw, it's Mahomes. That is caught. And they got it inside the 10 at the They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
For a Kansas City Chiefs first down.
That's a big conversion there on third down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a first and goal.
Pass to the right side, held in by Royals. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and
Pacheco is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
The play lost a yard. It's now third and goal. Looking to throw is Mahomes.
That is caught by Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City. A great play there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you hit them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the fourth quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
And it becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. A little juke. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So here come the Jets for their initial possession of the game. They will be led out by the Heisman Trophy winner from 2018, drafted #1 overall the subsequent year, Kyler Murray.
And I think if you're handing out hardware through 2 weeks of the season, he might be your MVP. Already 7 touchdown passes in just 2 games. As we do know, though, in real life, they don't hand you out anything this early. A lot of games left to get through between now and the playoffs.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
24 yards. That's good for Jets. First down.
A man from nearby Wichita, it's Breece Hall. And showcasing those strong legs on that run. Getting through 1 tackle. Now she winds up getting 8 there. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. There's Murray. Short throw taken in by Okonkwo.
A gain of 3 yards. And the Jets first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On play action, it's Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
To throw, it's Murray. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. 3rd and 3. Shotgun now from Murray. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 13-yard line. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And he used the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. So great play there, obviously because of the loss. And your coming up to make the tackle.
Great observation, because one of the cliches is that every defensive coach tells us in run defense we need all 11 to the ball in order to handle it.
Touchdown, Jets. Okonkwo, a 15-yard touchdown. And the Jets respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
We're still in the first quarter, but it's apparent they're going to have to come up with a different defensive game plan for him because right now he's kind of having his way against that defense and has added a touchdown to the list. How do you slow him down? They're going to have to mix up some coverages, maybe change who's guarding him.
Folk connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. That time, a 9-play drive. And it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Gets around him. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. From the 42-yard line, here's the 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Now Mahomes. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 30. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
At the 30-yard line.
Someone's sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
A really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Pacheco once again. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Well, the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
First down.
Now here's Mahomes. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 14-7.
Jets 7.
So that drive goes 8 plays, and it culminates in a Travis Kelce touchdown. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after getting up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game planned for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Here's Murray. A throw off his back foot there. That's going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Murray now going to do it himself. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
That's good for a Jets 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Well, he and his offense was staring down what was likely a 3-and-out. Zero fear from his side, though. Never doubted for a second they pick up the first. He's ready to pull the trigger on a keeper the moment it revealed itself.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Now he's going to step up and run. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. And the officials here are going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. The offense on 3rd down tonight. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're going for it. It's Murray. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first.
And the Jets 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Murray going to throw. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up. To throw is Murray. Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. Here's 3rd and a few inches.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and inches.
Murray now. They'll find the Cockrell. He's got it. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
For a Jets 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
But they've certainly not shied away from throwing the footballs. They've leaned on their quarterback to start this game. 4 straight passes right out of the gate, with that last one earning them a new set of downs.
And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Christian Watson, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. This feels like something we'd see more commonly, CD, in a college game. They give it to the receiver down here in the red zone, but it winds up successful.
Yeah, partner, I think you think it's less likely to find running space to the edge down here close to the end zone where things are so condensed. But a lot of times you end up focusing on the running backs, and they're able to slip it to the receiver, and it resulted in a touchdown.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because They just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now, they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So a second NFL interception for him, and he is looking the part here in year 1.
And normally, partner, you talk about cornerbacks and safeties being the ball hawk type of guys, and they always will be because they'll get more opportunities. But this young man has potential to be a ball hawk from the linebacker position. I think that's why he was drafted as high as he was, and he'll stay on the field on most downs.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Straight ahead is Hall. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That was a good forceful run, and it demonstrates why you've got to put your body on a runner when you're trying to tackle him. If you just go in there and just try and get him down with arm tackles, it usually doesn't work very well, and we saw in that play, they run right through those attempted plays.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Murray now to throw. His ball is caught. He's got Debo. And he is going to have a Jets first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
First down. A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, New York.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. This is caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
It's a gain of
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Jets. First down.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and...
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Kyler Murray. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Jets have moved out in front. Well, CD, that's his 2nd touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
An absolute total team effort right now. And let's face it, I don't think he's done. We're still in the first half. There's a lot of time left to go. I don't know what they're going to do on the other side trying to slow him down. But right now, he's feeling it.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. And now here comes Kansas City. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd down and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
That's into the hands of Worthy once again. A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the 1st.
A gain of 6. And a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10.
They go play fake. Mahomes. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 43-yard line.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 44-yard line.
First down.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Wide open receiver complete. And brought down, but but not before they're inside the 25. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Mahomes now to throw. Will get this complete to Worthy. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 4 catches now on this drive alone. They can't stop him. It's another first down.
Chiefs. First down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
A quick throw caught by Rice. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Rashee Rice with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Time for another drive here for this Jets offense. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. From the gun, Murray. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
First down. 24-yard gain on the play. First down, Jets.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Throwing now is Murray. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. That'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
Well, just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 3rd and 13.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Now the Jets send on Braden Mann to punt. They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. The Chiefs offense and Patrick Mahomes headed back onto the field. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to add to them with another drive here. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. That's into the hands of Worthy. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Looking to throw is Mahomes. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And again, it's Mahomes. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. Could be four-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on third. To throw, it's Mahomes. That is caught. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of 30. That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. 2nd and 10. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Mahomes going to throw. That is caught by Rice for a Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So the numbers are starting to pile up here early on. We have yet to reach halftime, yet that is already now 4 touchdown passes. Extra point by Butker is on target. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Jets, 21.
4 seconds, all that remain here in this first half as the kick gets away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Having only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football. Lines up and lets it go for Samuel. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the studios and the Creative Village here in Orlando. Scott Hansen with you, and we've seen some scoring so far. Both teams getting into the end zone, both teams thinking they could pull out the win in the second half. Who's it going to be? Let's find out. Back out to the stadium and our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Scott, thank you. And this one's still anybody's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand in this second half as we are about to get underway. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's the Jets offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, having all the offense that you already referenced in the first half, he'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Now Murray. And this is incomplete.
Well, that's a defense coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
From the gun on third down, Murray. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. It's caught inside the 25. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. It's a big play there for the Jets on third down. 53 yards.
18-yard line.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Shotgun now for Murray. And a quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Now a give right side. Turpin. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. 3rd and 8.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
To throw, it's Murray. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
Like any team playing, they're looking for touchdowns to try and help their cause. But in this case, he does get them a little closer at least if they think a field goal turns out to be the better call here.
Folks' kick is good. And that'll bring them back within 4. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
So here are the Chiefs to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Working from the gun, Mahomes. That's caught right side by Worthy. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
13 yards on the play. That's good for Kansas
A give right side for Pacheco. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now here's Mahomes. Got a man over the middle, Worthy. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
It's a gain of
33 yards that time.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Jets' 28-yard line.
Now Mahomes on the bootleg. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
To number 17. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Now Mahomes. That's taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Chiefs first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
That's another.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Xavier Worthy. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 6-yard line.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And it's caught. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Chiefs are able to add on to that lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you've taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The New York set to take the field. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
First and 10 at the 40.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Over the middle and complete to Wilson. 7 yards there and a first down.
A 7-yard gain. And the Jets, first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Off the option, here's Murray running left. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here's Murray from midfield. That's Samuel, caught left side. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 29-yard line. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Jets, first down.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Throwing for the out route, he finds Wilson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
11 more yards. That's another Jets first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Jets.
Murray going to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. We've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away for pretty good yardage. At that time, they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough of this. Let's play it the right way and get him on the ground before he does any damage.
Catch made by Watson on the out route. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
It's a gain of 15 yards and leads to third down.
Murray now to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Christian Watson. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Jets have got it back to within a score. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
And he'll get in for the 2 points, and that'll cut the deficit down to just a field goal.
Jets 32.
Well, I guess the coach looked at the two-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a three-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a two-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
The Chiefs' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. Open man right side is Rice. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing now is Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Worthy. It'll go as a gain of 4. And now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Will McDonald able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
Here's Stout to punt as he boots this one away. So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. And New York set to take the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
Now he's loose again, and all the way down to the 25-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
That's good for a Jets first down. A gain of 43 yards. First down, New York.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Murray now going to do it himself. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, Murray. He gets it underneath to Hall. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
First down.
Throwing now is Murray. Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Murray. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. It was Leo Chanel who got in to drop him. Well, we saw him score on the ground earlier in the ball game. This time, the defense says not so fast.
Yeah, that's good scouting and good awareness, isn't it? Because you always have to be wary of him keeping it himself, especially in this part of the field. Because if he doesn't like what he sees, you know he'll take off and try and go for it himself.
So no problems at all on that one. And you know there's virtually no wind. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
And able to get this out to the 25. The Chiefs offense and Rashee Rice headed back onto the field. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early, and it has paid giant rewards to this stage of the game. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And that one will go for 13 yards on the keeper and a first down.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Mahomes going to throw. And his throw here is incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hill on the coverage.
Mahomes now to throw. That's into the hands of Worthy. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
That's into the hands of Worthy once again. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
He's brought down
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And the question now, can they get closer on 3rd down? A field goal from here, you're looking at right about a 52-yarder. To throw, it's Mahomes. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
First and 10 at the 30.
Now here's Mahomes. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
Sets up 4th down.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here.
A 39-yard attempt.
Butker's kick here is good. And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
The Jets ready to get going again here on offense. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. They'll start on the ground. Hall. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 56 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
First down. It's a gain of
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
He was taken down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 in the first.
First down, Jets.
Hall ought to give up the middle. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at the line.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Marina, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to KC. Third down, trying to get a little bit closer. From here, the field goal would be 55 yards. Here's Murray. He'll try and do this himself. Good footwork at the 30. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
These are running back numbers that he's accumulating right now. Received double-digit carries and has rewarded them by breaking the century mark in rushing, in addition to what he's done through the air. Definitely MVP. Caliber football we're witnessing.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go. Now here's Fields on the sneak. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. A new lease on life after the 4th down conversion. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Murray. On the RPO, he'll keep it. Oh, no, he lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
That feels like an accumulation of the pressure we've seen all game. I mean, he's been on the turf a whole lot because of sacks. Eventually, something else happens as well, and this time it was a turnover.
Yeah, caught up to him. KC's offense ready to take over. They'll be hoping to work a little clock and try to add on to this slim fourth quarter lead, but whatever happens on this drive, certainly a huge fumble recovery by their defense at this juncture. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Play fake. Murray. Got his man, Okonkwo. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. The Arrowhead crowd in full roar. Here's third down. To throw is Murray. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Now first and goal.
First down. First and goal, New York.
Murray to throw. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
Intended for Christian Watson.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession.
Touchdown! Christian Watson from 6 yards away. And the Jets have taken a fourth quarter lead.
And touchdown, and congratulations, and zero relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Part one is done, but now on the sideline, you already see them scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. Here's first and 10. Here's Mahomes. Got a man over the middle, Worthy. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10.
Mahomes. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Final minute, one timeout remaining. First and 10.
For a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
And with the clock ticking under 50 seconds now, he spikes it. Another try, second and 10 now. Mahomes to throw it. Throw left side, completion to Rice. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
Mahomes. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 24-yard line. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Mahomes. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
And now down to 24 seconds after the spike.
What a kickoff to the week this has been. Now a big play. It's third down.
False start's going to push him back, but these days, how hard must it be to be an offensive lineman?
It's very hard, Brandon. You've got defensive linemen flinching, trying to draw you offside. You've got the loud crowds, and there are just so many super athletic players on defense now that you have to deal with each week. But through it all, these guys just sit in there for 4 quarters and slug it out.
Mahomes will throw.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
10 yards. Brings up fourth down.
One final try for Mahomes. Able to shake him off.
He'll try to do it himself. What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So for the Jets, they pick up their second win now on the year. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for Kansas City, they suffered defeat for the first time as they dropped to 2-1. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.